Exactly.
Hi, Lambert. Welcome back to San Diego.
Yeah, it's good to be home.
Yeah, he looks good. That's what we're talking about.
I was here. It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
maybe
awesome.
like
I saw you.
4 years ago, 5.
Yeah, and you're like tan, like hair, the
Hey,
flannel.
thank you. I've been like hiking.
Yeah,
and,
good.
Thank you.
You should try hot yoga. I make everybody do it. It's
Hot
awesome.
yoga?
Hot yoga is awesome.
I keep hearing about it.
Yeah.
I've been doing Pilates actually.
Oh, Pilates is
Yeah,
good too.
but it's not so hot. Maybe I need to get them to turn
Yeah,
it up
hot.
a bit.
Oh, you sweat it out. Frankie didn't like it so much. So.
I tried Pilates as well. I didn't like that either.
No?
My legs are going in ways that shouldn't be going.
But at least they're not telling you to breathe and hold it.
That's
You know,
true.
that's the thing I can't do. That's what I can't do.
It's not the
Yoga's
breathing and
hard.
holding. It's that kind of breathing that we have to do. That's
That
scary.
Lamaze breathing,
Yeah,
practicing
you told me
for
to make those
birth.
noises.
Yeah.
And then there was a guy next to him who was probably like about, I don't know, 65, wearing tiny
65.
whities.
Tiny whities and a big old belly. When he had to do that, what's it called, the standing dog?
Yeah,
And his butt was in my face. I'm not playing around. I decided.
Like, I didn't know this was hot yoga. This is what they do?
This is not for me.
yeah, so I can't convince him. But yeah, that's going to really convince him to go now.
Only if that guy's there. I'm game. Let's do it.
I mean, they were like foot of a room, so at least he had like the nice, you know.
You're examining them?
How could I not? It was directly in my face. I don't remember. New single goes down, my man. Congrats on the new music.
Thank you.
Tell us about this record. I mean, it's kind of different for you a little bit.
Yeah, you know, I worked on this this project. Started over a year ago, and Max Martin and Shellback are executive producing the whole thing. And you might know them from they have a lot of hit records out over the last like 15, 20 years. And it's definitely like a bit more electronic. It's a bit darker. I wanted to kind of be honest about stuff. You know, I wanted to, you know, help people kind of look at their lives and go, okay, yeah, I've been through that too, but you know what? I'm not alone. You know, this guy's been through it too, and then the beat drops and you're like, okay, let's dance it out and get over it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's the medicine. So
you transitioned. You were working with Queen.
yeah, I was on the road with Queen all year. It was crazy.
So
It
you
was
go
really
from
crazy.
that rock stuff to this dance stuff. And
Yeah.
that's a transition.
You know what? The thing that's cool about Queen is that they were basically a pop band. If you look at their hits, they experimented with all different styles of music. They never stuck to one genre, and the bottom line is that a good song is a good song, and a great vocal is a great vocal, and if you make people feel something, you got a hit. So I think genre and format and all that, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, blah.
Yeah.
That's for program
It
directors.
doesn't matter.
Jeez.
Just like good music.
Yeah, a good song is a good song, you know?
So what's next for you? I mean, new music's
Gonna
out
go
there.
tour.
Is there a tour
Well,
coming?
you know, not yet. We haven't planned anything yet. We're just getting started. There's if I have my way, there's a lot of singles off this album, so I'm gonna be going around and sharing them with people and shooting music videos and performing on TV if I have my way.
Fun.
Yeah.
And where do you stay now? Up in LA?
Yeah, I've been living in LA for 14 years. Yeah. As soon as I was done with high school here in San Diego, I went to go to college in Orange County, and that lasted for about 5 weeks.
I thought you were going to say like 5 months.
5
maybe.
weeks. I was like in class, and I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. But kids stay in school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay in
of course.
school.
But yeah, it wasn't for me. So I moved up to LA and just started auditioning and getting into all sorts of things. So, you know, I was doing theater and I was doing vocal stuff, and yeah.
Oh, look at you now.
Yeah, 7 years later, I got into Idol, and here we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And here you are.
Yeah.
What do you like better, doing the solo stuff, or did you like being on tour with Queen?
It's different, but I mean, you know, I'm standing on stage and I'm getting to sing for people that are really happy to be there. So it's like, it's the same thing to me, you know. Getting to do music that I co-wrote, though, is it's really rewarding because that's like me in there, and it's my original ideas and my personality in my life.
But I gotta say, those guys are rock stars, right?
Yes.
What happens in a true rock star's like backstage? I think.
We had you guys, I gotta brag a minute. We traveled by private jet. It was so cool.
Really?
That's probably the thing that I'm gonna miss the most. Is that I can't afford that. I can't afford a private jet right now. So that was nice. You know, they do things, you know, the grand way. They're royalty. So that was I was a little spoiled by that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do they serve for food on a private jet?
Yeah,
Since I'll
what
never
goes
be
on in a
one.
private jet?
We had like, you know, veggie crudité and
Crudité?
wraps.
What the heck is that?
It's vegetables.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's just a fancy way of saying cold veggies. Yeah.
Crudité.
Yeah.
I would
When you're on a
expect
private
that-
jet, you have to call it crudité. You can't say veggies.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
they have the filet mignons?
There was more than one, yes. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And
yeah.
you guys each have your own beds, huh? Right?
No. Actually,
I heard Rihanna
have
has
to
her own beds.
Well, I'm sure Rihanna has her own situation, but you know, actually, I think that like flying a private thing is nice because you don't have to go through all like the security and everything.
Yeah.
But when you fly first class, like on a commercial airline, it's actually more comfortable.
Really?
Yeah, because you can lay down and get a bed.
Oh,
We didn't.
on
I
private
couldn't. I
jet
couldn't
you
lay
can.
down in that private.
I don't know what type
We were
of planes
packed.
everybody's flying on. I'm usually stuck in this small little chair with
I
my neck
know.
stuck
Well,
in
there's,
one
you know,
position.
we were all, even though it was private, we were all packed in there, so there wasn't a lot of room. So
All right.
here I am complaining about the private.
About the
jet.
fruit
The fruit
What is it called?
the fruit of the lumate.
What is it
Yeah.
called? The veggies. Do you guys have ranch at least or no? No.
There
ranch
was some
on?
ranch, but I
Okay,
don't know if
okay.
they called it ranch either. It was
I'm
like,
sure
they did.
yeah.